Hi, my name is Caitlin Wilkes. I'm from Pocatello, Idaho, and the reason why I wanted to take this class is because I'm an illustration major, and my dream job would be to illustrate children's books, so I thought it'd be really fun to take this class and kind of become familiar with what children's books are like. I also, even more so, I want to be a mom someday, and so I wanted to be familiar with children's books for that reason, just so I can help my kids learn to love to read. I really love to read. That's another reason I want to take this course, is I just loved reading growing up. One of my favorite books was Ella Enchanted. I still read that, actually. I've read it so many times. It's one of my favorites. I also really love Winnie the Pooh. I read that as a little girl when I was like 8, and I loved it so much that I reread it like before I returned it to the library. Farmer Boy was a book that my family loves a lot. It was a book that my dad really loved growing up, and so we read it as a family. It's a very special book for us. Harry Potter was something that I loved as a kid too. I especially loved the first one. That was so magical for me. The Princess School was a book, it's a series actually that I read in elementary school. I loved it. I read every single book in that series. The Seven Silly Eaters was a children's book my mom used to read us all the time when we were younger. And Each Peach Pear Plum was a book that my mom read to me when I was really, really little. It's so cute. It's like a I Spy book for little kids, and it's just a really fun book. The Little House is a really old book, but I love that book still. I love it even more, I think, as an adult. I read it to my 7-year-old brother sometimes when he wants me to read a book to him. I'll like choose that one specifically and put it in the pile. Like, we will read this one. Theodore Boone, Kid Lawyer, was a book by John Grisham that my 6th grade teacher read to us as a class, and it was kind of funny. We were really reluctant to have story time. We thought we were too old for that, and then we got so into it though as a class. We would like get so sad when she'd stop reading for the day. And Fancy Nancy was another book that me and my sister just loved when we were younger. We read so many of those. In fact, sometimes we go to Barnes & Noble and we'll still read it because we love them so much.